I never used to believe in fate, at least, not until last week, when I woke up to find a leather-bound journal on my nightstand. At first, I thought it was just another one of my half-finished diaries, but when I flipped it open, my handwriting stared back with a message I had no memory of writing. Tomorrow, blood will spill in the art room. The pages beneath were blank, but I couldn't shake the cold certainty that I'd written a warning to myself. I decided to stick close to the art room at school the next day, not wanting to seem paranoid, but unable to ignore the dread curling in my stomach. Stay with me, because what I saw that day wasn't the most disturbing part. Around noon, a student slipped and shattered a glass jar full of crimson paint, splattering the floor with what looked uncannily like blood. My heart hammered as I realized the journal's prediction had come true, albeit in a harmless way. But when I returned home, the journal had changed. Now, the next page was filled in, my handwriting even shakier. Tomorrow, someone will scream in the gym, and silence will follow. I didn't write that. I tried to shrug it off as a weird prank, maybe even some kind of dissociative episode, but I couldn't help but check the gym the next afternoon. Sure enough, during practice, a girl twisted her ankle and let out a piercing scream. The gym fell silent, everyone rushing to help. I was more horrified than relieved. That night, as I read the journal, I realized the ink had dried a rusty red, and the words began to bleed through the pages, staining my fingertips. Each prediction grew more sinister. Tomorrow, your best friend will choke and no one will notice. The day after, your mother will vanish. The worst part? I tried not to think about how the words felt more and more like my own voice, echoing in my head, urging me to accept what was coming. I tried to throw the journal away, but it reappeared on my pillow every morning, the pages filling in with blood as each day passed. Tonight, I opened it one last time and found a final entry, written in my own trembling hand. Tomorrow, you will write the last page, then you will disappear, too. As I stare at the empty space beneath those words, pen in hand, I realize the only way to stop the tragedies is to write nothing at all. But as the ink begins to drip from the pen, spelling out my own name, I understand, I was never the author. I was always the story.